Hey everyone, welcome to today's quirky adventure. I promise you'll laugh till your belly hurts. Annie, looking to hang out with Jack's kids, decided to slack off at work during her referee time. She shared her memories with kids, discovering a girl turned meme after failing a math test. From then on, the little girl developed some stage fright. Annie used her comedic incidents to teach her how to adjust her mindset. She whipped up an overcoming mental obstacles method that was downright hilarious, and the kids kept hitting her with solid responses. Jack gradually bought into this, thinking it was more reliable than ancient education, and they enjoyed a delightful day of escaping reality together. Unfortunately, while their bond was deepening, a little voice reminded them, "Don't get too cozy now." That night, guided by Jack, Annie finally transformed into her real self. Was this a party or a therapy session? Each time she performed abroad, she'd reminisce about this precious real talk experience and think, wow, what fun. So after making plans, Annie gave herself a 2-week vacay to enjoy her sweet time with Jack. The two chatted about Anna's everyday life, surrounded by her cheerleaders, sea agents, photographers, and the kitchen queen, all super busy. Jack helplessly said, "Living with all these people every day is truly like a blessing from heaven. I've got no clue what independent living feels like." For fairness, Annie set Jack a challenge: create a social media account and flaunt himself. They hurried to the challenge site. Annie forgot where she bought her house, but no keys. Who'd expect that? After thinking long and hard, she chose the brute force solution: see a simple bend and twist of the door, just pure keyless panic action. Thus, the two began their sweet love life in that house, turning construction site vibes into pure joy. Clueless in the kitchen, Annie faced cookware like a battlefield for a personal sandbag, while Jack's social account grew followers like crazy. They bantered back and forth, cracking jokes one moment and planning surprises the next, creating a wonderfully cozy routine. As a superstar, Annie always planned lavish surprises, just to appear with Jack in public without getting papped. From the clueless first meet to their intimate connection now, 2 months of togetherness built an even stronger bond. However, as they kissed passionately, an unexpected turn: the math prelims began and the cheerleaders were set to perform. They squeezed some time to cheer for Little Road, but right after the match, a spectacular performance followed. Jack won Best Singer, which was probably the most awkward moment ever. Soon, his agent popped up, mentioning a certain broadcast, causing their hearts to sink. "The competition starts next week. Everyone's waiting to see you. You can't be unseen." Talk about an unspeakable secret. Their past works were co-created, and this award symbolized their love. See, it was a joint effort. Yet witnessing their other half reconnecting with an ex. No one has a calm heart. Jack was no exception. Annie understood his feelings, but this Grammy definitely wasn't free. Annie tried to explain everything in detail, but meanwhile, the ex rolled in with their team. Jack could only silently endure. Seeing her dad's change, the daughter noticed something off. Jack wasn't actually worried about an affair. His concern was more about not providing Annie everything she wanted. The identity gap felt like an invisible illness, especially after witnessing Anna's performance. That intense jealousy instantly transformed into self-doubt in his heart. As he faced the audience and held hands, a tempest surged within Jack, and he finally made a significant decision. Initially, this decision was wobbly, but after arriving at Anna's celebration with her ex, Truth emerged, locked outside by security, and finally let in after a lengthy explanation. The weight of reality hit Jack. Annie was over the moon to see him walk in, completely unaware of how her career affected Jack. After moving away from the crowd, Jack solemnly congratulated her and stated his resolve, warning Annie, "It's important for me to be here, but I really don't think I fit in here." But as he pondered deeper, he added, "If I'm honest, I'm just saying, I truly don't think this is real." Before getting a clear answer, Bass' voice suddenly boomed from behind, and Jack said, "Go do your thing, I've got to get going." He didn't explicitly break up, but since that day, Jack never picked up her calls again. 3-month deadline passed just in time, and Anna's agent found him, bringing the promised payment. I just feel like it's a bit vanished, Jack said without hesitation. Uniting his resolve, he tore up the check. The reason was plain and simple: accepting the money would mean denying what they had once shared. For a long time after that, their lives went separate ways, but Annie didn't stop. She quickly composed a song about this. Once released, the song topped charts on major music platforms, and Annie was invited for a radio interview, backed by his meticulous preparations.